Hello. Okay, so I just purchased these Core Adjustable Dumbbells, and I did a lot of research on dumbbells. I have an old, well, it's not old, but I have a dumbbell set with the screw on the side so I can adjust weights and yada yada yada, which is fine if you have weights that you can quickly go to. Everybody knows the advantage of the adjustable dumbbells, like the Bowflex ones, but the problem usually is that, like on the Bowflex ones, I'm kind of winded because I just drug both of these down here at once. Anyway, typically when you have adjustable dumbbells, like on the Bowflex, where you've got a dial on the back side of it that you twist, you have a long bar that you're picking up, and it has select weights that you're picking up at one time. So even though you might be only picking up 10 pounds, you wind up having a huge bar that you're lifting with 10 pounds, which is stupid. And that's it's a little inconvenient and unattractive. So I saw some NordicTrack dumbbells that were similar to the Bowflex ones, but it picked up weights from the inside out and did not have an extended area out of it that I thought was really cool. But it had like 4 different adjustments that you had to make in order to do that, okay? And then after researching some similar ones to the NordicTrack, I came across these, which I guess were originally developed by Stairmaster, I'm sorry, something like that, because they offered something really similar to this, and then maybe the name dropped, I don't know what the heck, but it's the same exact thing, but it's made by Core Fitness, which I've never heard of before, but my God, am I glad I found these things. So, first of all, clear advantage with this is it's super convenient and super easy to use. As a matter of fact, this is just as convenient as using regular dumbbells. You don't have a million things you have to adjust. You don't have a dial you're dialing in. You don't have a giant thing you're picking up. It only picks up the weight you want from the inside out. And it does so with just turning this handle. This is so nuts. And it does it in 5-pound increments between 5 to 50 pounds. The only con that I can find with this is that it only goes up to 50 pounds. But, that'll get you through a good majority of a lot of workouts, unless you're doing, chest presses, sometimes shoulder presses, squats. But for the most part, this will get you through most anything. Anyway, most people. So you just twist this, and it picks up just that weight section, okay? So that's 10 pounds. The handle itself is 5 pounds. You pick this up, and you got yourself a 5-pound weight. How cool is that? Then you take it, pick up 15 pounds. It leaves the 2.5 pounders, picks up 2 5-pounders with a 5-pound handle, okay? So each one of these is 5 pounds. The inner section is 2.5. 25 pounds. 30. I mean, it's crazy. And you can kind of get an idea as how this works. Now, I watched a bunch of review videos of this when I was researching this, and because I'm a nerd, I got to know how everything works. And I could not really figure out or determine exactly how the heck this thing works. So I was actually, from an engineering perspective, excited to get these to see what's going on here. So I'm going to show you real fast exactly what's going on. Okay. So first of all, get this back to 5. If you can see here, there is this little pin here, because one of my concerns with this was, well, what if you pick up, what if you pick up this weight, because you can clearly just easily turn this handle. What if you pick up a weight and then you turn the handle? Well, you can't do that. It secures you, because in order to be able to turn that, this thing has to be docked into the station. It has these pins that stick into the handle, which allows you to rotate this. So that's a cool safety feature there. So that eliminated that from my mind. And I'm gonna take out the 5. I'm gonna take out some of these plates. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna take out some of these plates to show you how this works. Okay. So first of all, the 2.5 pounder here has something unique to it. It has this little point here that a pin out of the side of this moves into. So when I take this and I put it on the base station here, and you rotate, this is so freaking genius. This pin comes out. So whenever it needs the 2.5 pounders, this pin comes out, engages the 2.5 pounders. As you go along, it goes back in, out, in, out. And as you do this, this protrudes out of the side of it. Okay? So I figured that there was something like that going on, but there's nothing that's securing these weights, these plates, to that. So that's where they came in with this genius dovetail groove system here, which is kind of what you saw going on here. The handle on its own has this dovetail groove that this, I'll put some more weights in. You gotta kind of, I'll do this. Okay, we'll just do that for now to show you. So the handle slides in to the matching dovetail grooves, okay? And that's at an angle. As it's sliding in, it gets narrower and narrower. So you don't have to line this up perfectly. So that's another reason why it's so easy to use. First of all, I do want to say, this is just a hard plastic. This isn't steel. So it's really nice not clanging into everything. This is metal. Everything here is super durable and feels really well built. But anyway, as you rotate this around, this obviously goes out to whatever weight it's trying to pick up. Now, I'm gonna, hold on. Sorry, I'm setting up a couple weights here so you can see. Okay. There we go. So this dovetail system locks each plate into each other. So if I sit here and try to pick this up, I can't really do it by hand here. Pick up just this plate, it's going to pick up the other plate, okay? But it can still slide, obviously, from one way to another. Now, there we go. Like on these, right? So it has free side movement, but it locks itself to one another there, right? That's where that pin comes in. As the pin is extended through the center of the hole, it secures free movement, so that all it has to do is either pick up that corresponding weight, whoops, now it done screwed it up, or pick up, the adjacent weight. It's not supposed to operate like this, but whatever. But anyway, these things are just the coolest. And frankly, I can't think of a single reason why anyone wouldn't want these over conventional dumbbells. It's just as easy to use, just as convenient to use, gives you all the versatility that you need, and occupies a heck of a lot space, and is a heck of a lot cheaper. So I picked this up on Black Friday special for $225 through Dick's. They're normally about $270. A weight set of dumbbells, even for a cheap one, from 5 to 50 pounds, you could spend $600, $800, depending upon if you want rubber or not. It's cheaper, It occupies less space. It's a heck of a lot more convenient. There's also a stand for this that you can get that comes up to about waist high that you can pull these out of. I'll probably wind up getting those. But even if you don't, these are super nice. One more thing. Other people have pointed out, when you select higher weight, like 50 pounds, it's gonna wanna have a tendency to pick up the stand with it. So you kind of got to put your foot on it. I've heard that the more you use this, the less likely that is to happen. It's just because it's new and hasn't really wore itself in. If you get the stand though, you don't have that problem because these secure into the stand. No big deal. So that's my product review. It's freaking amazing. Love it, love it, love it.